God, imagine not checking your email and teams had a 3-week head start with Yoru, knowing that it was nerfed and you didn't check your email. Maybe that's why Ash got kicked.
To deal with the Neon a bit more in this meta. Zinx solo over towards this B side of the map with the Viper Wall for a little bit of assistance, and look at this big trap setup here for GE. He needs to make sure he doesn't walk into that.
Why would it be in Ash's emails? Yeah, I'm joking.
You would assume that he's just gonna
It should be in the general manager's
She's not going to sit still, though.
Yeah,
email.
They've thrown out the paint shells and the C's to be able to take B main control. You see the pivot straight through the middle of the map here for Gen.G. They take ropes control. They're going to head over in Patman's direction.
Whoa. Yeah, it's hard to push through here. It's all a question mark.
All that information to his team. Find the right timing.
GE full retake on this one.
Lurking back around, just trying to catch him off guard, but he's going to eat a lot of bullets instead.
Yeah, full heaven control here. Lakia playing a little bit more pressure. Which direction does GE take this retake? Straight through screen side into texture. He's been able to do quite well with a 1-for-1 there. Paranoia holding them at bay for now.
That's
they got no util.
Quite a bit as well. Maybe a Ford car and a little bit more timing on the peaks. Oh, and then you got Foxy9 just looking for the right clicks. He sends out the smoke. Makes it a little bit more difficult, but still, GE will trudge through. Now, straight from inside the smokes, Pat's going to walk away with a couple more kills.
Patman is incredible, isn't he?
GE walks away with a pistol.
Yeah, Gen.G very much poised for
what was the
1-1,
right? So 2-1 pistols.
By the pace that was set on screens from GE. Nightmare start to this attacking side of Split. This was their
They
map
played
pick.
a little individually.
Let's not forget how successful GE was on this map last Split. They did quite well with the veto in the past.
Considering they had a ramp control, I got no idea where they're fighting spawn.
You got to be quite confident that this is going to work out for them.
Might actually even be
like,
a little bit better
if you have this, you're
got,
fine.
Back on the raise as well.
And they're gonna most likely take this.
Fact,
they decided to have this and Gree did it. Maybe because the smoke leaked out a little bit, I guess. This is a
They had to put Yutan on the raise, and it turned out he's pretty sick at the agent. He is. Already been battle tested with it. Interceptor in position. Autumn, a player who's now on the Senti role and feeling right at home. Let's not forget, this man has played plenty of this role. He is not just a duelist player.
For sure.
How's Gen.G looking?
Mechanical skill transfers over to the role. He's just locking down this site.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
You look towards Zinx.
Well, that was a rough pistol, and then I guess just the roster / role changes are a little weird.
Sees dodge quite nicely. Zinx has made it quite deep on out here, but the Prowler confirms his position, and Zabi will pick him up.
Nice haircut. Much appreciated.
Free haircut on your birthday. I'll take it. I mean, I was liking your durian cut earlier, but now you're back to your usual style. I think it suits you a little better.
It's more of a comfort durian now, as I kind of hope that Gen.G gives us a better
Guys?
Okay, I don't like that one. Texture slides on through, but
doesn't matter too much.
The Guardian.
Yeah, Patience, Udo, and Crystal both warning
well, 4 people surviving. 1 has to rebuy armor.
And anti-eco. Closer to an evolution and a showstopper as they head through into their bonus.
Who did Foxy9 replace? Ash.
Their first gun round. Foxy9
I don't really know why.
Other
than the fact that Ash looked really bad on smokes. I mean, that actually makes sense.
Again, like Gen.G is trying to plug the role question in their team.
And then now it's more just
like Charon playing Sentinel. They could have just put Charon back on the controller, but that still hasn't happened. So that kind of begs
I mean,
the
that has to be the main talking point. It really does.
It's just so weird. I don't know, but I guess we'll just have to kind of cross our fingers and hope and see.
Literally one of the best smoke players in the game, by the way. I know he's playing Viper, so
it was a nice try. You know, the set play, haunt up over the top, double satchel into the progression.
Got so much comfort on Astra and Omen.
Cover, looking for a pick. Gen.G all over it. Now the contact walk back up onto the line. It's just Crystal here.
How's the game's been? I don't know, man. I've been sleeping the whole time, apparently.
Very uncomfortable.
I felt for the VLR, not considering daylight savings.
That was feeling under the weather. It's spreading through the team now.
A little bit. He's right under us. But still, coaching booth. Either way, just trying to hold down to this choke point to the best of his ability. Gen.G back up towards the top of heaven.
It's a nice high-low through the gap in the Viper wall that gives a pick over to Gen.G, but the pivot, Zinx very active on the lurk. He is the consolation, the second plan.
Okay, what can Autumn do? He can one-shot one, which is Texture. Texture is going to take first angle.
Now and looking for a pick with the Outlaw.
If he goes unchecked, it could be good, but at the end of the day, it's still an outlaw. Everyone from Gen.G pretty much up full shields.
It's a good pick for Crystal.
Dude, Texture
and now
loves,
you're going to be able to run a bit of a bait
giving him
setup
ways in
inside
at the
of B
moment.
main. If Autumn goes down here, I'm not sure they're going to be ready for Patman on the flank.
Still a little bit of that fake, but Pat, he's whipping
boy.
shots. Now it makes
That's
things
my fault. I
really
complimented
awkward.
him
They're gonna
earlier.
swing him together. Gen.G just looking to protect the
bullets.
spike with their
3
lives.
bullets.
Crystal, of course, trying to make his own moves as well, but it's way too exposed. So
1
just down
bullet.
to Pat.
It's a round that could have gone very poorly for Gen.G, and they've walked away with it. Foxy9 and Lakia barely clinging to life. Patman scrambling back into the site. Will lose his Vandal here, but he's really just trying to cause any damage, and Gen.G are giving him nothing to work with.
Pretty much. So we're just going to hang back as well. They can get, some alt points here as well. They might as well go for it. Lakia's close to the Nightfall now.
Should be okay with the
He's been
damage
quite
done.
good this series. That streak from him in the opening gun round. He was actually the standout over on Bind. Question in this meta is, what Enit are you going to run on various maps? And I know a lot of teams are trusting the Sky because with the nerf of Yoru, it creates this question in your composition. Where do the flashes come from? And do you even use any? And you've seen in various other regions, both CN as well as over in EMEA, Phoenix being picked up in the secondary duelist, or they're playing a little bit of Sky to be able to answer kind of the flash problem, as it were.
Right, big buy
In
rounds.
this case, though, no flashes on either team except for the
We
Paranoia.
got 4 the combine next, we got 2 the combine next.
Maybe more of the Nightfall in this case. But for now, it's just going to be Texture all the way up front. Catches up
Nice,
someone on
though.
slight
Fade eye
timing.
into
Time
Omen
to
flash.
trade.
Yeah, Haunts exchange back and forth. Oh, swinging through the Viper Orb. I thought Patman was on for 2
he's unlucky
there,
to not
but
get 2.
Foxy9 shuts him down nicely.
Oh, now I gotta get caught by Javi though. So just constantly getting doors shut in their
Yeah,
faces.
he
Gen.G now
overheated
find
a
themselves
lot.
the only option, the A site.
Oh, Yudo though, he could be on for a big multi-frag here, but caught off guard by
As he
Lakia,
jumps
who
up.
continues to deliver. Nightfall is in play. Prowler will clear out all of the close angles, so A
It's a
side
big round, so you might see
is
Fatal.
definitely an option, but not when you get caught on the cross by Crystal.
Continuing to jiggle peek as well. Karen just has one mission in his mind. Get the spike planter. Okay, trying to bait some of them out.
Caron is always so clutch in these kind of positions. You have to give him a lot of respect as GE. They're just going to trust the numbers here.
He's still tapping the spike.
Yep.
Walks up towards elbow. Hello?
Yeah, they owned him.
Look, he's just looking for a 1v1.
Yeah, he's trying to get the
trying
one.
to bait out a bit of a mistake from GE. But former Rookie of the Year demanding a lot of respect in that one.
They're good to double up. Very patient on this one.
Particularly great finish. These players in Gen.G still have so much veteran savvy and so much
fade.
aura.
I wrecked him.
So much respect over here in Pacific. I think this was the key kill.
Well,
I think
force
if
him
Foxy
down to
picks up
Nico.
Savvy there on B, this round's done and dusted.
Could be a pretty good
Great
low buy though.
positioning,
3 can get
start
good
to
guns.
finish from these players on GE. Has to be said. Very scrappy round, which came down to mere milliseconds in certain duels, but Gen.G have had their money broken. Big round for GE to win.
Yeah, we might be able to do it today, Ivy. I was actually going to watch it last night.
To gain proactive control. I mean, look at that outside garage.
Yeah. A bit of an exchange inside a middle. Texture is one off of his overdrive. And especially with something like the Nightfall, you could take a lot of HP away from these players on GE, and that's where something like a Bucky, a Sheriff, a Guardian can very much clean up some of these decayed players.
Well, you always just going to want to watch out for positions where Texture could suddenly pop through.
I mean, Foxy has already made his intentions clear. He's already fired a Bucky shot into Mail. So GE are well aware of what's on the cards in a round like this.
Sure, but they actually look pretty
Very
good.
defensive positions.
You got a lot of space.
into
They're
a
picking the right
elbow.
site.
It's a lot of
GE have
space
no
being
info.
given. They're just trusting the
This
angles,
is one of the
trusting
most passive
retake.
rounds I've ever seen
Try
from
to,
GE,
again,
and I
kind of
guess it's
chip
because
down
they're
Gen.G before they're
playing
actually
against
able to get
Nico.
into a successful post plant. Prowler goes forward on A main here. Gen.G taking more and more space. Autumn digging his heels into the site to play off Crystal.
Does
Util.
Autumn
Say
just
digging, but I really
try
do
get a
love
kill
how
and
he's
get
got
out of
the
there?
TP set up and gives him so many more options to play around it. He's gonna eat the Nightfall 4 now. As he hangs it
Oh.
tight. Crystal walks away with the kills through the smoke, and Autumn is just unscathed
don't even
by it,
think he's sight.
unbothered. A counter Nightfall comes in, and it's pretty much just GE to flood back in Lakia. What do you have?
God, they made that look so
Nothing
easy.
Much. It's G up to 4.
Crystal's positioning
Yeah,
has
show
been
me this from
pixel perfect
Crystal.
so far this game. Caught multiple players on the cross out of A main. Another successful haunt before Gen.G is able to actually get into a comfortable A site post plant. They're just losing players coming out of the chokes. Great spam, great use of the
Fade eye?
Phantoms.
Yeah, there's no one
5
shooting the
Phantoms
fade
in
eye.
play there. Very intentional for GE.
God, and he got
They
a
just
tether
wanna
with it
play
as
a
well.
spam heavy game and punish Gen.G on the entry into site.
getting Getting a lot of value from Fade Eyes.
Well, I mean, you really, once again, hope to see more from Gen.G. Some signs of life, a bit of breathing, perhaps.
Okay, big VALORANT for Gen.G. Starting to feel like a must-win.
See Gen.G just trying to bait out some kind of reaction.
Dude,
from
are they perma using B-wall?
How far they should push the issue. Autumn caught there on the cross though, and that's an open
this round,
for Gen.G.
the use of B-wall makes a lot of sense. It's B-wall, and so what you're meant to do when there's no vision block here is just face, so they just full pass and swing, trying to capitalize off that.
Shotgun sinks
Like I'm
for Zabby, though.
looking at the wall, and this is the round that actually makes a lot of sense with it. Feels like more of like a one-trick thing though.
Zurotan
Oh, timing's really good.
bit more, but he'll have his choice as he streams
Could
in
imagine
towards
the
Almo.
nades,
The rest of the
yeah.
team now beginning to make some moves. They found Zinx.
He's dead.
Foxy still taking his time though, and that's where I do get a little bit
Oh,
worried. Lakia
Lakia.
pretty much has things under his grasp. Yudotan beginning to make his assertions. 3 kills. And down to the 1v1. Foxy still has the full kit, so gonna toss out the paranoia. Blinds Yudotan absolutely.
It's a little scary,
Key
man.
round for Foxy to win. Yudotan on a bit of a heater there, picks up the showstopper at the end of the round, and that got very expensive
Gumbo,
for Gen.G
thanks much for
in
the
a
prime, man.
round where they
Appreciate doing
don't
that.
really have the
Thank
money
you.
to replace those weapons.
Yeah,
Started off so well for them.
and
That
it's like
was
the
at
best
one
loss that
point
G could
a
have had.
5-on-3. Karen gets picked on the flank, and it feels like Gen.G are really struggling through a lot of rounds that they should be able to close out more cleanly. Another 3K from Lakia. He has been gold today. In theory, Lakia should be the weakest
Texture's having a
fragger on your
really
team,
bad game right now.
but he is just delivering time and time again.
Been a few rounds that if he stays alive, they
To
win.
another go, it's the pit online now.
Dude, another wall over
Gen.G
towards here,
over.
but they double
Angle from
cage.
Zabby
I mean,
is by
like I don't
himself
mind
here,
this wall
and
here,
it's
but they
a
do have
triple
to do
peek
stuff like this
on
to
the
warrant
guards.
it.
Spams away. He's given a little bit of space. There's a counter spam back through the wood wall, and he does get picked. It's a nice opener for Gen.G. A lot of pressure on this B site now.
Very open position. Because of that, now Crystal getting a little bit itchy.
Yeah, Yudotan bringing the showstopper over to the other side of the map. They're expecting a flood back into B. Autumn making a nice mid-round push here. Could give them the information that they need. Crystal dealing with the trip and sinks to boot.
Prowler in towards the back of sewer as well. Pat is just tucked neatly into this corner.
Yeah, Stinger, though, brings a little bit of punching power away from him. Rotation back from Crystal. He has not put a foot wrong this entire game thus far, and he's got a 1v4 on his hands.
Now Pat's beginning to make
Yeah,
his
but he
moves
gets
as
the early
well.
sound cue.
Suddenly you see that everything's
Raise
clear,
ults on the
some
rotate.
footsteps, you call the team across. Yudotan gets it just nice. Showstopper will be huge.
That was
Set
nice.
play coming in. Either way, Gen.G just trying to kick down these
Yeah, man,
doors.
Fade Eyes right
Get the
now.
spike in quick, but the showstopper
Feel like
has
whoever gets the
already
best Fade Eye wins the
arrived.
round
Party
so
brought
far.
over to you. How do you like that, Pat?
Whoa.
Up from behind. Still gonna toss in Nightfall though. Gen.G are
Yeah,
not
but it
backing
hit the
down
it
from
hit
the fight.
one.
Yeah, getting the retake in through from a ramp side. That's a cheeky position from Lakia on the off angle.
Very possible. Just down for the count, but not out. Still, though,
Very nice for GE, man.
weapons will reign
Again,
supreme.
fundamentally,
Low
they
HP,
play
there's
so
not much
nice.
you can do unless you have those well-placed
They
shots.
love
It's another
they
round
love
where you
bodying
get a
up.
bit of an entry into A, but unfortunately
This
can't
was
close
pretty
out
much
the
all
post plan.
Crystal,
It feels like
though.
GE is constantly given
Like
so
this
much
kill
space in
here
these
changes
retakes. They're able to
everything, and then he's
successfully get
close
flanks
enough
off.
to
They're
hear
able
the
to retake
Prowler,
through
so the
ramp
rotate
side.
can come in.
Love the fast
They can
flood
push
approach
fast
from
behind,
GE.
that's why
They have the
Patman
Veto
manages to
TP
do so
in
well.
A heaven with Autumn on that B side of the map. So they're able to just very flexibly rotate and stack. That's a big kill again from Crystal. The fades are having so much impact from both teams. But the setup from GE is what's so impressive. Even with Zabby over on that B side of the map, he had the From the Shadows. So in theory, the Veto and the Omen on that B side of the map could stack A so quickly. We talked about the previous meta where Yoru's with the gate crash allowed you to be able to fast flood and stack the correct
they're in
sides.
trouble.
But similarly for GE, actually, with the
They're
Omen
in
and
a
the
lot of
Veto
trouble.
on that B side of the map, being able to TP A heaven and From the Shadows across the map, that is such an easy fast flood kind of stacky approach.
many roll
and
issues.
on top of that, you throw the rocket. I mean, it's hard to actually
Yeah, I
confirm
don't
an
like
A-site
how
after
Gen.G
plan
have
really
lived
is Gen.G.
after coming out of such a
And
long
so we'll
break.
have another
And that interview,
relatively early
the honest
timeout
that interview just
halfway
made
through
me
in the
question
first
more.
half for Gen.G, but other than that, yeah, GE just feels like they have so many options, and it doesn't.
The interview they had where he's just saying that they
starting
practiced
to
so
perform
much
to
stuff
this
with the
level.
Yoru that
Crystal
they didn't want it
continuing to push
all
here
to
and
go
there.
to waste.
I was not expecting.
Dude, that's VALORANT, man.
Gen.G, it just feels like
sometimes you spend like days, weeks, and you just gotta throw it all in the bin because something changes.
GE are kind of all over them in this series. Zinx has not had any impact on this Cypher. Another rough game from Caron. Felt like they were not super.
And the good news is every team is in a similar spot.
I'm not getting the sense that much has changed coming into Split here. Lakia is once again top fragging on the fade. This is bad news bears for Gen.G.
Things is looking rough on Senti.
Slightly naked.
Well, if only they had someone that had played Senti for like a year and a half. Coming up to 2 years now on their team.
Licking his lips at the prospect of a couple of freebies. Shotgun up on A Heaven. There's no way you're making your way up there.
A lot of possibilities to delay as well, the positioning of it. Javi with the judge.
Gen.G have just been given the middle of the map yet again. GE are quite happy to give it up. Play around that. If you could get a good timing though and a pick onto either Patman or Crystal here, they could be on for one, but Patman covering B main nicely, and that's where the Outlaw gets involved.
I find so much more as well. The C's.
Where's he going?
We're going bungee jumping.
I saw that in Harry Potter. He's floating into the air.
Castle's stupefied. Oh, unfortunate.
That's rough. Caron's literally been force-choked into the air by a nicely placed C's.
The fade util from both teams has been really nice at the moment.
To be fair, the Outlaw against the Eco.
Dude, that's so funny.
It's too easy for GE this game, isn't it?
But this is so awkward because Gen.G were the ones.
Okay, Outlaw, dude, the Outlaw's big on this one. 3, they can one-shot.
This against GE, who had it 4 times played.
Yeah.
Okay, big change up from Gen.G. They now put the wall over towards A to create pressure, but they go fast with it. Bruh.
Gorgeous utility from GE.
You had a timeout coming into this round. This was not meant to happen, but unfortunately it did. And now GE just lie in
This
wait.
aggro trip that owned them?
You don't have much else.
Wait, was this not
you don't have
this?
options towards the back of other
I'd have to
sites,
watch it
other
back.
portions of the map.
We're going to contact into Zabby. He's got a shotgun. You've got the
No!
utility. We can't even throw a C's as Lakia. This is falling apart, Quack.
Are we for real? Yudotan's gone
God,
off.
Gen.G look
Get hit
really
by
rough,
Paranoia
man.
as well. Autumn's starting to make a move, and they're just trying to pick their timings into these fights. Gen.G want to be dig deep and fight their way out of it, but it's not happening.
We take
Yudotan
that,
to
man.
finish with the Predator ace.
For God's
I mean,
sake,
he's
I saw
farming
what
on
he
the
just did
raise
at the end
again.
there.
What do you even say at this point?
Dude, this was a nice combo though. Did they throw the trip aggro? The trip then works as a C's. They get the info of when you should be throwing a raise nade. Gets a combo with it in terms of double. Yeah, they're hit by the trip. That's so cool.
Like you said, coming out of a timeout, they try to force their way out A main straight into a util combo. What a nicely constructed side hold from GE.
No. He's not expecting that from
They're having a lot of fun with it. Dude, he still got his ult, man. Look at the ult. It's a big buy round. Well, I said it's a big buy round. Ah, guys, this is done.
So open. And now
This
the
is
corner
so done.
unchecked. Autumn is just going to lap it all up. The Stinger's still pushing through, though, and Texture already into the back of screen.
This could be a big round from Texture. One off the overdrive here. Still does have the fast lane in play to try to cut up some of the angles. Sees is there for Lakia, but I'm looking at Yudotan. The man has got a rocket in his pocket.
Even just tapping the button is going to force Gen.G to scramble somewhat. Oh,
Oh,
there goes the Paranoia. There goes the showstopper. Gen.G, how do you hold? Pat's gone nuclear against Lakia. Now you're just sending off to it. Texture has to come up huge, but it's not going to happen.
It's great util.
Unreal. Yeah. 8-2 for GE. Just when you thought Gen.G was going to catch a little bit of a break, you were going to get a little bit of that Texture magic. Just instantly smacked away with another nice flank on the retake. GE has just been so active in these rounds, taking map control. See the flank down the middle of the map there from Patman. Yudotan joining up with him.
looking good? Yeah, GE are looking good.
It's not something that Gen.G was able to tackle. To be fair, they didn't bring much into that round, but they need every single round that they can get because this attacking side has been a non-starter.
Just going to leave everything defense. That's not too good. You got 4 ults online now. Come on, Gen.G.
Another B trap here. Zinx didn't fall for it in the pistol. There's the trip to be able to secure control of B main that will be taken back at some point. Really, it's only a question of when from GE as the Prowler clears all of that out. And for Gen.G, I mean, they didn't pivot back towards that B site. They're once again working a little bit more slowly, a little bit more tentatively, because let's be honest, when they picked up the pace, they have been punished heavily. At least they've got ramp control this time. Smoke goes to Mail, trying to obscure their intentions, but GE are rotating correctly nonetheless.
110.
Very carefully as ever. Operator as well. Now you kind of know exactly what's going to happen. Early Nightfall, though, just trying to thwart Gen.G's advances. You toss everything
Oh my, that
into
armor
the
flash
site,
actually hit
and
him.
you walk away with glory. The kills getting picked up as Gen.G begin to crumble and fall apart. Once again, just extra left. Zinx is somewhere else, trying to get himself transferred over up through vents.
Just a beautiful contact setup being constructed here. Crystal was the first point of contact, and maybe that's all that's needed. Zinx finally coming alive here. He's had a quiet map thus far, but only 20 seconds to pick up the spike and complete a 1-on-2. I don't know if that's coming together.
No shot. Way too low. Autumn doesn't even really need to use the op here.
10 seconds left.
He's gonna use it either way.
Oh man, they are getting so
Score
owned.
out to 9-2.
I mean, this is a stomp from GE on their opponent's map pick. The last time these two teams played, you needed every
God, looking
single
like
round
Gen.G
to be
gonna
able
have
to
a really
separate
rough
them,
one as well.
but
Like I think
don't know
GE are
what's
playing
happened in
great.
the off-season. You know, we heard it in the content piece that Gen.G's been putting in the work, but I'm not
they
seeing
also
it
not
in the
just look
server
like they're
right now. I'm
just
scratching
fully
my
out
head
of
at
ideas.
Foxy9 on controller and Ash going out of the roster.
Had 3 ideas
Some of
coming
these
into
comps
this,
as
and they all
well
got
either
owned.
looking a little bit outdated or a little bit flat. And whereas GE, I mean, they've just gone from strength to strength. Everybody is performing across the board, and it feels like the setups are beautiful. Up back out once again for Autumn. Wasn't really needed in that last round, and with another contact play towards A main, it could be freebies for him.
Just trained into the position. He's gonna eat a bit of damage though. Oh, it's still good. Sight open, Nightfall through, doesn't connect onto anyone. Pretty much just a quick reaction from
again.
GE. Look at the rotations. Crystal getting the shot spammed across.
I mean, I don't think Texture has ripped a successful overdrive this entire series. Immediately slapped away. Reactive paranoia for Foxy9 to try to slow down the retake a little more.
And you got the boombot now coming in as well. Not to mention, Pat out from above. Karen, does he have this read? Not quite. Just the rest of Gen.G onto the sites now, but they're all getting choked out. Lights out in the final round of the first half. We actually get a 10-2.
I mean, this is just dominance from GE. Caron even had a pit in that post plant, and he just never used it. He never got into a good enough position to be able to make that work for himself. Double digits for GE in the first half alone. It's got to be back to the drawing board
good,
for Gen.G, and I think if they
He
get
looked definitely good,
this
but
hard
my
by a
God.
team that you'd say might be their closest competition in a group like this, especially
I got
after
so
the
many
kickoff
questions about
result.
Gen.G.
Surely they're going out bottom 2, because it doesn't get easier from here. We've got both of the Masters.
Oh, Gen.G? No, Gen.G
Santiago
are done.
grand
Gen.G are
finalists
done
in
for this
group as
split.
well.
Like, I've seen
Yet to
enough
be
to know
played
that they're
by
getting bottom
Gen.G.
2 in this group already.
I don't know, bro. I just don't see it. I'm not seeing it come together, and we're only one game into the season, not even.
Talk about
They go way too much to fix.
After those words, Billy, I've got a pit in my stomach. That
And then if they're gonna do the whole role swap thing, it's gonna take them
just perfect positioning
like a
from him. You
couple
can
of
trust
weeks,
him
and they
in
don't have
every
a couple of
post play. You
weeks.
can trust him to lock down the sides. Haven't seen it today. Haven't seen any of that brilliance that you got in kickoff from Zinx, and in the off season, he's been silent today.
It's like this is not the time to have teething issues. You know, starting opening
Is
day
GE
of
looking good? No,
stage
GE are
one,
looking good though.
a group
It's
like this,
but it's so hard
yeah.
to stop
usually
looking
I
at
would say,
Gen.G.
Guys, don't worry.
GE are looking
It's
really
game one
good.
of
They're
the
doing
group
great
stage.
stuff. They're doing really
It's okay
nice
to have
stuff.
a bad day.
Crystal's
'Cause there's
looking
plenty
really
of
nice
games
on the
to be able
fade
to
right
recover.
now.
The problem is
Paman's
when
fragging
the best
insanely
teams in the
hard.
world are in your
Udo
group
and Solo
you haven't
Duelist
played them
looks
yet,
good.
That doesn't really apply, unfortunately.
But
Well,
it's so hard
do
to not
have the
focus on
second half.
Gen.G, man.
I think let's just try and smile through the pain.
Yeah.
As it goes down to this pistol, you lose this one, G might just close it out early.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of Gen.G fans in the audience. They are also smiling through the pain.
What went
at least
wrong?
half of them are on their phones
I mean,
right
mate,
now, I'm
they
not gonna
they
lie. There's
changed
not
the
a lot of
player.
watching going
A
on.
player that was struggling
They
on
try to just
smokes,
distract
but then
themselves
put the
from
player
scoreline.
that doesn't play smokes on
I'm
smokes
not gonna lie.
instead of
But
putting their main guy on
he's
smokes.
lurking towards A main this round. Bit of active pressure on B main.
And now he's got a flex.
Smoke it to middle. GE trying to mask their
I don't really know.
intentions here.
To be honest with you.
Double trip
It doesn't
on
make
Beavis,
it doesn't
a
make any
heavily
sense.
fortified site.
And then they're complaining in the
Shells as
half.
well.
Then they're complaining in the
That's why I
map
said the Raze
interview at
plays
the
much
end
better
that
into the Cypher than the
they
Neon.
didn't want to get rid of Yoru because they had too much prepared with
From
Yoru.
Zinx.
Mate, that's your
Sure,
job.
Batman can hear that, and he's itching to
The amount
deal
of
with it
days
at
I
some point, but
wasted
he needs to
because
take
people
his time.
changed up comps
Scared that he'll
or
get caught by
Riot
a trap on a ramp.
changed the
You
game.
can see both the Omen
Just
There it goes.
accept you
yeah,
lost
and
some
the Neon
hours.
were ready to pounce on anybody dealing
Play
with
the
that
game.
cam.
Fishing around. You hear one sheriff shot, so it's not enough. You might not think the full force of GE is here, but lo and behold, GE's just gaming this so
Same
nicely.
for every team. Same for every
Foxy
team.
Knight's position
Exactly.
now triangulated.
It's not like
The
just
whole
you
team
got.
marching across. Texture alone.
The interview was the interview
I thought
actually
Texture was
killed
gonna
me.
help him out,
You're
but
actually
Rose
right.
dipped into the
The
side.
interview fully
Going
demoralized
one
me.
for one there, not too bad. To pivot straight through ropes though. Up in towards B Heaven. Let's not forget there's 2 trips here and 3 players for Gen.G. They could definitely hold this.
Very workable. Got Lakia finding all that information for the team as well. He's been good so far, but he's going to get taken out. Just Karon trying to do his best. Tucked into the corner, he pushes into the cage, gets taken out mid-fight.
I mean, if you're not holding that, then it's not coming together as Gen.G today. Another heroic player being
3 on
required
site.
of Texture. Does have a
He's not
slide to
wrong.
work with that could help him try to win one of these aim duels, but GE just working together in tandem. It's a high-low on the right side of the site.
Timing on the swing's incredible as well.
Too easy.
God, they're
18
gonna
and 5 for
own them,
Unitar.
bro. Gen.G have got a force
11
biome
for GE.
defense.
Just stacking up all the numbers in every category.
Go next
Easy
map,
as you'd
mate.
like.
Next map's next week. That's the
Well,
issue.
Javi. Nah, jokes.
There is no next map.
I mean, 11-2. Now you're pretty much walking in towards map series point. You know, call it what it is. Just not seeing too much from Gen.G in a lot of these moments.
I mean, they're just, I don't feel like they're playing off of each other
No,
very
they're
well.
there.
Like,
They're
you had
actually
Foxy
baiting each other.
isolated at Heaven
But all
by
3 of them
himself
are
when initially
baiting.
At the start of the round, you were probably banking on a relay bolt paranoia combo, and then a 3-player site with double trip not being able to be held when you had a singular like pivot through Heaven. Like old Gen.G, you'd put your house on them winning that pistol.
Well, I don't know how you feel about your predictions, but either way, this is now Gen.G forced into the bye, literally.
Yeah.
Would Gen.G beat Team Secret?
Bucky.
Dunno, man.
Autumn is waiting for his opportunity.
The thing
There's
is,
3 sets
GE
of
are
high armor here,
looking
and he'd
great,
love to
which
get
is
a little bit of
making
a
this
click on with the Outlaw.
look a lot
Thrown
worse.
in towards Vent is going to break things up a little bit, or at least confirm that Lucky is waiting.
Texture and Karon, they're going to have to do something, anything. They feel pressured for it, so just dumping utility out
I mean,
now.
they just bait out the trap so easily. Like, they threw a chokehold and then
Heavy
Unitarn
hold
shot a
over
bullet,
towards
and they were
middle,
like, "Yep,
insta
that was a
group
trap.
up, hit B.
Thank you. Let's go B main.
Anxiety
Got
for
the Omen
Gen.G
flash
is
out.
through the roof.
Oh, they might have to
They're
cancel
burning
this.
through all of their utility.
Oh,
Like,
here
the
we go, big
paranoia
test.
used, they've used the relay bolt. They've still got the
Do they
Cs,
cut
but that's about
sounds?
it.
That's
And now
sniping,
lethal
bro.
range, GE sees the kill.
And the
Going in
and the
for it.
fade, I hit the guy
Texture,
back
though.
sight, right?
Hold on. The sheriff
Oh.
shots are ringing across
Whoa.
the site. Bucky out in hand. And Patman trying to save the round. Out with a ghost into the corner.
Oh,
Might have to spike. 10 seconds.
Should be
Makes
no
it
time to
go.
plant.
But unbeknownst to
okay,
him,
they're
it
still
sinks
alive.
around the
I'm not
corner.
believing, but they can get it
Gen.G
closer.
survive just a little bit.
Third kill of the map there for Zinx. You're definitely going to
Yeah,
need
the
your
rare
Cypher to come
defense
online
buy.
on the defense. The Viper and the Cypher, some of the most important agents to have yourself
It's mad that this
fragging.
guy gets hit by
Which is
the
funny 'cause I feel
fader
like
and then doesn't get
old
spammed back
Gen.G,
to sight.
If you saw like the Sentinel controller combo of like Munchkin Caron, you'd be like, okay, this site is held. It doesn't matter if there's a full execute. These guys are going to multi-frag, but like in this game, the contrast is so huge. That's a round that will keep them alive on the defense here, but I'm not sure how much more confidence you have at Gen.G turning this series around at this point.
The
It's gonna
hero
take
guardian.
a lot more work than that.
Undoubtedly. Even now,
Does
just
look
getting
like GE
forced
have
all the way back.
GE up into
Looked
Vents
a
is
little
safe
more
round from them.
into how
Playing
to
around
use
on
the
ropes,
veto on
Caron
attack a bit better.
lies in wait with the judge, could be on for a multi-frag here.
Using the trip more as a projectile.
Oh, but he's gonna get taken out.
That's a double upper
Surely
guns, and that's to the
Rough.
weak site.
Foxy 9 are low on the site now. Pressured by a lot of utility. It's a decent paranoia to try to buy himself some space as the rest of Gen.G trying to rotate in, but he can't even pick up one.
He didn't even get one.
6 around the corner still. He was good in the previous round. Has to come up with more
Dude,
goods. But
Udo
he's smoked
looks
off.
great on the
At the
Jawless,
same
man.
time, it's Pat pushing up further front. Zinx makes it a trade, but then you got the hopping judge in play. All of a sudden, the tables have turned around. It's just
Yeah,
he's out by
as
heaven.
long as Udo
Position
tucks
knowing.
in, I think they win.
Trying to peek across, but Udo
Holy,
right
bro.
underneath his nose. We're up to
Solo
series
Guardian
point.
goes
This is
in.
a stomp, man.
The judge
Yeah,
in
the force
heaven
by
gets
one by
nothing. The
Gen.G,
guy
and
back
GE
of sight
reply
gets
with
nothing.
a full eco win. The judge gets nothing. Not even one.
Yeah.
Immediate entry from
The
Pat.
foot.
Yep.
Ah, you gotta
Spotted
one-shot
out the
that.
foot, head taken off. Foxy9, the next up to bat. With
I got a
decent
question where you're
paranoia,
aiming with a
still
judge
can't
to not
even
one-shot that.
bring one frag to the table.
He's not even jiggle
Back of
peeking.
the side there. You need your Omen Viper to be able to multi-frag on these side holds. The frustration is evident for Gen.G. It's been a very rough series from them.
Rough day. Opening day. Again, just not what you want to have, but alas,
Okay,
here we
9
are.
goes at it. God, I thought GE would win. I didn't think it would
Again,
be
looking
like
for openers
a
with the outlaw,
domination.
walking up mid, trying to bait the trap. All goes up.
You feel bad for Texture? Mate, he messed up 3 of the biggest rounds. I don't feel bad for him.
Waiting for it to drop. Doesn't see anyone out towards mail or anything.
Boombot dealt with. Did hear the stinger, so they're well aware that this is a 1-3-1. Ooh.
Foxy9.
Yeah, he's walked into B main. You got to cut some corners. Glass Cannon Vandal as well. You can tell that the man is feeling confident. Pivot back to A though. There are multiple trips here. Paint Shells.
I think it's one of those situations where he doesn't trust in the rest of his team to do stuff. He
Of
feels
course,
like he has
Gen.G
to
will
win
have
every
this
round on his own.
written in the cards,
When
so
they're
they're
not,
trying
and
to get a good
when you
read
have
on
that in the
situation.
team, it's just
Paint
done.
Shells to break the trips.
One tree not broken, and that will be enough for Texture to kind of line things up. The rest of the team coming in off that effort as well. Now the spike on the ground. Surely this is where G starts to resurge.
Paranoia into Hellside though. I thought Patman was on for a multi-frag, but Texture from screen side, very dialed in on his screen this round. Xavi looking for damage. Only 10 seconds, just going to fall away and save a successful hold from Gen.G.
Yeah, I mean, him staying alive is important. He
Courtesy
can
of a
then
nice
drop Crystal.
multi-frag from Texture.
Thanks to the information from Foxy9 as well. I mean, you gotta love.
Okay, do they force it? Probably.
Shut some doors in G
We'll see.
space.
I mean, yeah, it's a
Got a ways to go.
good round, but many more needed. 8 more in a row.
Just
from
get the
Gen.G.
judge.
I'm not sure how that's going to
Yeah,
be coming
maybe.
together.
Just put Udo on judge.
Showstopper's out from Udo as well. It's a nice hold. Good setup with Zinx in the back of the site. Spam through from Texture, reactive pawn over on Heaven's side. I mean, you can hear it in the comms of Gen.G. You know, Gen.G known
Exasperated.
when they're pumped up.
Hey,
for
but
their,
they low
you know,
buy
Pats
into us.
and
They can
Gen.G
buy
roar.
next.
That is a whisper, mate.
Hopefully, at least not going out with a whimper.
We saw him.
Just trying to fight back tooth and nail. Texture out towards the top of heaven. Gain some control.
Takes the rocket out of the round as well. Patman over
God,
and
Patman
Heaven's
is
side,
just
though,
winning
does pick up
solo rounds,
Charon,
man.
So a lot of pressure on Foxy9 to try to hold this side. Texture has made it to the party in time though. Paranoia
It's an incredible
and relay
flash.
bolt could be huge here. It catches a decent timing and it's a nice crunch on Heaven
Jesus.
from Gen.G, but how does it get that messy?
Autumn
Jesus.
is out. Oh my god. Turns
What
things down
the
to 2v1.
hell,
This
bro?
was never meant to be G's
There's like a
full
couple of
round.
us in
They
chat
had a
playing.
half buy coming into this. Now Evolution's popped. You got the Nightfall confirms. No one else nearby. There's so much initiative that G can seize just by sheer positioning.
One kill from Zinx, couldn't get it himself, the neural theft, and read the position of the last player from GE.
He's gonna have to at this point. Spots out, the player out towards garage, but still paranoid.
Dude, a lot of you offended
There
that.
may be
I
more
mean, I
players
agree.
up in different
Feel like-
corners.
Feel like we would have
Walk
done
up
better.
front, bank everything down to the garage plate, sets down the cage just to try to obfuscate things, but
God, that was-
ultimately the Seas reveals
That was
all
rough,
Autumn
man.
for the
That was
finishing
rough.
kill.
Nicely
This
done from GE.
was
GE looked good.
utterly every step of the way.
I'm
GE's
so worried for
game.
Gen.G.
Yeah, they dominate
People
the team. They
wondering
gave them
why
a
I'm
lot
so
of
worried.
trouble in the lower bracket
Okay,
of kickoff.
look at how they just
GE
played,
off to a great
and then
start
look at the
in
rest
this
of their group.
Definitely a must-win game, given how many dangerous
Nongshim,
teams are waiting in the wings. They
Paper
start
X,
off well with some momentum,
DRX,
and we asked the
sure.
question in
Team
kickoff,
Secret?
are
I mean, I'm
GE
worried
good
for
enough to
them
make an
against Team
international
Secret,
list
to be honest with
early
you.
on? Well, I think with a start like that, they've got a little bit
But
of a chance in this group.
they're now going to have to
Hell
beat
yeah.
one of these three.
It does come a bit close on that first map, but off to this split, you know, just every step, every compositional pick, every player just finding all their little moments
Yeah,
here
this
and
is
there.
a stage 2 angle.
Safe to say, GE, this is a fully new, reinvigorated roster out for stage 1, but for Gen.G, I cannot say the same thing.
No, definitely not. They've had more than enough time to work on things in the offseason after an early exit in kickoff, but it was a very flat performance, even from the big names of Gen.G today. Having Foxy9 step into the controller role after Ash did decently last stage. I mean, it is a 6-man roster. I'm wondering if we're going to stick with the same roles. Are we going to stick with the same players for Gen.G after a bit of a nightmarish start here in the group?
We still have those question marks in
Frosty's
there.
sick,
But for now, at
right?
least winning for GE, we're going to toss it down to the stage with Gen for the winning interview.
Would you hate the idea of Ash replacing Lack here on Initiator?
A lot to celebrate for GE this nice 2-0 win, and also happy birthday, Crystal. Now
I would feel
I'm gonna
bad for
grab
Lakia to be
Autumn
like,
over
yeah, this is all
here
his issues. I don't know who would
and talk about
IGL.
today's
First of all, would be
game.
my
Thank you,
first
Autumn, for joining
question.
me. Your spot
But then
is
it's just
over
like,
here.
I mean, it's already a
네,
shit show.
오늘 2대0으로 승리를 거둔 글로벌 e스포츠의 어텀 선수 만나보도록 하겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다.
Stats? Yeah, sure.
가장 먼저 오늘 좀 경기에서 처음으로 브림스톤과 비토를 보여주게 됐습니다. 지휘에서 요루를 담당하다가
They look
이제
at
좀
Mango.
다른 요원들을 플레이하게 됐는데 이 부분에 대해서 어떻게 느끼고 있는지부터 여쭤보도록 할게요. Now, congratulations, Autumn, on this win. You were the designated
Like
Yoru
Udo's
player
stats for
on
split
your
must
team,
be pretty
but now
mental.
you're playing
Yeah.
Brimstone, and now you're playing Vito.
Dude,
and you have
Pat,
a
man.
100% win rate on both of them because it was your first time playing them in an official. But how are you handling this major change?
I think it's okay because before when I played in VCT CN, I played more of a flex role there, so I'm quite accustomed to it already. So it's fine for me.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun?
It's more fun playing different agents.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Alright. 먼저 아무래도 그 중국 지역에서 CN 지역에서 경기를 할 때 플렉스로를
What did you
담당했다
think about the
보니까
Gecko on
워낙
bind?
다른
I mean, they look like they
요원들이
played it well.
다루는
Honestly, the main
게
talking point on
있는
bind
일은
is the
아니었고,
deadlock, I
또
think.
플렉스도 재밌는
They actually
것
timed the
같다고
deadlock
얘기를
stuff
하는데요.
well enough to make it look
그래도 이
viable.
요루 너프에 대해서
But I think that's more on
어떤
Gen.G
생각인지
personally,
여쭤보고
but
싶습니다. 아쉬울 것 같기도 하고 이제 요루
Maybe I'm
당분간은 못 본다고 생각을 해도 될까요? But seriously though, I really wanted to ask you about the Yoru nerf. Do you feel like